Okay, everybody, I am so excited today because I am joined by Cathy and Rachel, who star in my best friend's Exorcism, which is out tomorrow on Prime Video. How you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Great.
How are you?
We're great.
I'm doing great. I absolutely love this film. I'm excited for the big weekend for you guys and everybody to see this. Now, Cathy, you are theatrically trained as an actress. So for upcoming actors and actresses, do you think that is super important to even have a shot at being in a film like this one day?
I gotta say, actually, I think right now, entertainers are like cross medium always. And I think that's a wonderful thing about, first of all, just like social media. Like we're getting to see people just film themselves at home and they don't necessarily have to have gone to like an acting school in order to get onto one of these sets. That being said, I am so happy that I had my time in school, and I just hope, that other people are lucky enough to, if they have that like urge, that creative urge when they're young, to go and try and take a class in whatever way, in whatever art form you're interested in. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was.
No, I love that answer, and it's positive, and yeah, it's totally fair. I totally agree with you too. How like it's constantly crossing paths, all these different acting areas too. So Rachel, your character of Margaret gets to take some fun jabs at her friends a lot. I feel like she picks on people a bit here. Is there a certain thrill you get to doing that part like that?
Honestly, not at first. I actually really didn't like how rude I had to be to everyone. And I remember having conversations with David, like, could she be a little kinder? Like, me and Elsie were like, can she be nice to Abby? Like, we just want to have a moment. So I think that the way that Margaret is mean in this film specifically wasn't as fun to play with as like some mean girls have been in the past. But I think she was a realistic representation of girls who are mean out of pure insecurity. We get to see a lot of Margaret's insecurity play out through the film. And so it's kind of obvious where that hurt comes from and why she chooses to hurt her friends. But I did have fun overall playing her, but jabbing at the girlies was definitely not my favorite part.
No, but that's a great answer. And it shows how well that character was written too. That's a great explanation of why that happens. Now, Cathy, there is a scene where you all play a Ouija board in this film. Does that kind of thing freak you out at all? Do you have any superstitions? Are you that type of person?
I am not super superstitious, but I could very easily get scared in the dark. However, being around like the crew and these girls the whole time made me like at ease on set. And I honestly just wanted to be pranking them and like pretending that they were spirits amongst us. But I feel like I felt okay, actually, surprisingly, because I'm not a horror person normally, but I felt okay on set.
Okay, good. Yeah, because it comes off terrifying. So it's good. It's good that you felt okay though. Now, Rachel, is there a more fun decade to jump into than the 80s as an actress?
Honestly, I'm gonna say no. I was gonna contest 90s. I really do love the essence of 90s film, but 80s is more fun. 90s has its own beautiful things about it. I think 90s music is really cool, but 80s, I don't think there's anywhere more fun to go as far as costuming, hair, makeup, music, energy. I definitely think that we were very set up for greatness being on this film set in the 80s.
Yeah, and you guys really delivered in that vibe of the 80s. So props to you guys. It was really fun to watch. Now shifting gears a bit, Cathy, it's awesome that you voiced Golden Glider on a hit show like Harley Quinn. Was that really cool for you? What was that experience like? Are you excited about more Golden Glider things?
Yeah, I love voiceover just because, again, kind of like in the way that I got to be so big, and our set was like so big and colorful and had those 80s vibes, like, there's literally no limits to the stories that you can tell with animation. And so getting to play a supervillain was pretty cool. Was pretty fun, because I don't necessarily know that Cathy and you know, the way I present to the world would read that way. And so it's always exciting when I get to do a fun character like that. And yeah, like it's another story about like women and their relationships, and I feel like I don't know, I'm just proud of all of the projects that I've gotten to be on. Very lucky.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And it's awesome that you did such a cool product and you do a great job on it. And now, before I let you guys go, Rachel, I read that you are currently developing a series of your own. Can you give us any more info on that or a little tease?
Yes, so I wrote a web series, and so that's currently in the editing process right now. I'm really big on like wanting to create my own stuff to star in. I really like world building, so getting to create that world, it is coming soon. We are editing it right now and in the process of trying to get some other things going so all things can come into fruition. But yeah, thank you for bringing that up. So
Oh,
really in the process.
no, that's exciting. And it's good to hear you're smart about it, and creating your own path too is always a brilliant way to go. But everybody watch Cathy and Rachel kill it here in My Best Friend's Exorcism, which is out tomorrow on Prime Video. Watch it, tell your friends about it, enjoy it for this spooky season. Thank you so much, Cathy and Rachel, for joining me. And we'll talk to you in the future one day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll watch. We'll have a watch party and then.
Well, yeah, hell yeah.